I was brought up with not really much of a skincare routine. I would use a bit of face mist and a bit of rosehip oil, and that was about it. And I actually went on to use more and more oil-based products as I got older. And it wasn't until I discovered HydroSkin I realised I wasn't really giving my skin what it needed. The 3-step process just fits into my lifestyle so easily. Once you get the hang of it and you get into the routine, it's like brushing your teeth. It becomes routine and habit. It wasn't until people started complimenting me on my skin again that I actually realised that it was working. I'm so busy that I really, sometimes look in the mirror and think, oh yes, been like this always, but no. It's really put the life back into my skin. The thing I love most about HydroSkin's philosophy is that it's honest and it's real. It's skincare for real women. There's no celebrity endorsement yet. I was awarded Fashion Stylist of the Year at the AHFAs, which was just amazing and unexpected, and to have something tangible you can put on your bookcase. It's still a bit surreal. It hasn't quite sunk in. It was only a month ago. I also styled a cover for L'Official Singapore, which is, cover stories are really, the high point of any fashion stylist career, and I've been really lucky to be able to have done that this year. If I've got a job on, it's kind of different for a stylist from other parts of the crew, because your job starts about 3 days or a week, 2 weeks before everyone else's, because you have to get everything. So I'm usually getting up, getting the kids sorted, going to work, and then you have this other pocket where you're getting them to bed, and then I pretty much am just sitting on my computer trying to catch up with what's happening the next day until I go to sleep. So when I'm busy, I'm really busy, and when I'm not, I am your typical lady of leisure mother. Hand in hand with my upbringing surrounded by fashion comes my upbringing surrounded by vintage and collectibles. My parents' house was always full of vintage textiles and collectibles and antiques. They used to sell vintage on the Portobello Road in London in the 70s. They'd buy stuff from Thailand and bring it over and sell it. So I guess even though I didn't realise it, subconsciously that idea was always there. And when I had my first child and needed a bit of a break from styling, I decided that I would reignite my passion for vintage and start an online store. It's called Josie Stardust, and it really was my second child. Put my heart and soul to it, and I really, really loved it. One of the main things I loved is that my mum, who is also a vintage seller, we would do like annual trips to LA and buy all these wonderful things and come back and sell them, her in Melbourne and me in Sydney. And I still have quite a lot, like enough to fill a few shops. So my goal next year is to unbox it all again and reignite Josie Stardust, hopefully. I think feeling more confident in your own skin as you get older really reminds you that when you look back at photos of yourself when you're in your teens, 20s, early 30s, really, why did you worry about anything? Because you looked so much better than you think you do now. So maybe don't worry so much now, because you're going to keep getting older and keep looking back. So I guess my advice to myself and to other women is to try as much as you can to embrace your current situation and, look after yourself and your body to the best of your ability. And HydroSkin's definitely helped me with that.